Hey guys, welcome back to Bubba's Garage. If you follow me on TikTok, you probably saw that I had some problems with the Velineon 3500 in my Slash 4x4. It's locked up. I believe after doing some research that it's this, I call it the front bearing or back bearing of the motor. If you can see, it's totally locked up. So we're gonna go ahead and take the motor out, see if we can't rebuild it, replace those bearings. It's Traxxas 3352R. Let's go ahead and see if we can't get that motor out and get into it. Okay, so we got it out. I'm gonna go ahead and show you, after I shake the dust out, what it was doing. So if you have the same problem, you might want to start here. So if you can see that pinion gear on the output shaft, and hear it, you can see it moving there. So I'm gonna replace those bearings, see if that doesn't solve the problem. To start, I'm gonna pop the cap off the back of here. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 tiny little pieces around there. And we'll take this mounting plate off as well. So got that plate out of there, and so that bearing that sits in the back looks good still. We'll have to take that pinion gear off. So now, you gotta be careful of those magnets, but push it down. Before we do that, that sleeve, take that sleeve off. Pull that out. Now, that bearing has exploded. I don't know. Here, let's see if I can. You can see those balls in there. And then I don't know if that's all from the bearing or just from where I run, but the rotor is an absolute mess. So we'll clean that up and then see what it takes to replace that bearing. So that race was stuck down in there. Since it fell apart, it obviously didn't come out with the rest of it. What I ended up doing, little flathead screwdriver, tiny little hammer, hit it out. So now we'll go ahead, put the new bearing back in there. Push it down into place. Oh. Put that rotor back in. Like I said, be careful with the magnets. So it's still. There we go. Get that back in there. Go ahead, put that bushing back on. And I'm just gonna reuse this bearing and this back plate. The kit does come with a new bushing, bearing, and back plate, along with the plate screws. I'm just gonna reuse mine in case I need them in the future, because I don't think these are bad. Looking at them, but we'll go ahead and put this back in. Push it the rest of the way. That pushes that bearing up. And put all these tiny little screws back in. All right, so got those back in. We can go ahead and pop this back plate back on. Before we put the pinion gear back on, let's go ahead, see if that made any sort of difference. Much better. I think there's still some debris in there. You might be able to hear it. But we're looking good. So we'll go ahead and finish putting everything back in place and then finish it up. So hopefully that helps. If it was making the same noise or having any of the same symptoms mine was. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully it helps you get back out there. Heck of a lot cheaper than a whole new motor, especially if they won't warranty it. So there we go.